Right, we're back. We're gonna do a second part of this adventure, as we said we would.
Yep.
Um, we played it through on the podcast, and it felt like a lot of fun. But as promised, I have found a better camera, although not necessarily a better angle. Um, so I'm struggling to find a place where I can actually have the camera looking down at the notepad directly, the same way I did with the other camera. It's a
Yep.
better camera, but a worse angle. We will
I like
get
how
better
you've
at
written down like first choice try to talk and then it just turned into madness. A few lines later, kick Hobbit's ass. Hobbit dead.
These are the notes I took at the last session if you couldn't see them clearly before.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
So
are now on part two.
yes. So you just broken a vial or something? I think you dropped it.
Uh, kill everyone. 447 is the last thing I wrote.
Kill everyone. The guy in the red robe was like ages back, so I think you missed a couple notes, but it's fine. So you fought a bunch of vampire monkey things,
Okay.
and then you found a vial of gas in one of the dead guy's pockets or something, and I believe it broke, and this is where we were at.
Okay.
The gas drifts from the flask, but rather than spreading out, it pulls itself together into a purple cloud and billows up before you. You watch open-mouthed as a shape begins to form in the cloud and eventually turns into a face, which stares deep into your eyes. The face is human-like, but thin with jagged features. Pupils of its eyes are not round, but are instead serpent-like. Its thin-lipped mouth opens and speaks. Jibma frubs differpum mjorfsja. Your anger mounts and you swipe at the cloud, but your hand passes right through the gas without even disturbing it. The mysterious face blinks slowly, and the color of the cloud flashes momentarily from purple to white and back to purple again. Then the face disappears, and the cloud is sucked down back into the flask. Once safely inside the flask, the stopper replaces itself in the neck, and the bottle settles into its cradle in the wooden casket. An instant later, the casket and its contents have faded to nothing. You decide you have had enough of this room, but you may add 2 luck points for your find.
Hell yeah.
Will you leave through the door to the west, or the door to the east?
By the way, the luck on this side.
Yeah, you needed that luck.
Currently at 10, 12, and 9. So what are the choices?
East or west?
We're gonna go to the west.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, old joke. Gonna go to the west.
West, okay. Sorry, it's because I thought it was, but you said the word east inside of it, so I was just checking.
Yeah, it was this stupid old joke with me and my high school friends. It was east or west.
Turn to 51.
Oh, page 51.
Okay. You leave the room along a passageway which runs west, your thoughts still dwelling on the mysterious smoke creature. After a short time, you find that the passage is bending this way and that through the rocky earth. Your progress is
angle of the light so they can see what I'm writing. Alright, go on.
But your progress is aided by the strange blue glowstones which are set into the roof of the passage. As you progress, glowstones ahead of you light up and bathe the area in an eerie blue light. When you look behind, you can see that they magically turn themselves off. Suddenly, a distant echo reaches your ears and you stop dead in your tracks. Again, you hear the sound, and it is coming closer. Footsteps and muffled voices are heading towards you. You are fortunate in having the advantage that your own footsteps are virtually silent, so you continue ahead, ready for a fight. With anything that may come along, you approach a bend. A shrill scream pierces the air, and for an instant you are not sure whether it came from your own throat or that of the terrified adventurer with whom you suddenly found yourself nose to nose. When you turn the bend, but you recover quickly and slash furiously at the hatless human, who's still trying to compose himself after his fright. You catch him across the skimpy leather armor he wears on his chest and send him
Oh.
crashing into the rocky wall, where he
Skimpy,
loses where he loses his grip. This must be Final Fantasy.
huh?
Loses his grip on the sword he is carrying. His two companions are close behind, so you must finish them off. The strong arm. So you must finish off the strong arm without delay. Okay, so you're fighting the guy that you accidentally ran into.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So roll to fight.
So here's
Do you
a
remember how it
funny
worked?
thing.
Yeah.
Oh. So when I moved everything, my dice are under my keyboard. Just gonna get these out here.
Smooth.
Yeah, this is we're very professional here.
What were you gonna say?
Dice.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Do you remember how to fight?
It's I roll 2 die plus skill to attack, right?
Correct.
Alright. So I am attacking 3 plus 10, so 13.
Okay. Take a hit.
Okay, and a hit is 2 damage?
I think it's 1. Let me just double.
Oh, I take 1 damage. Okay, and that's to my stamina.
Yeah. Let me just double check because in the other game I played recently.
No, that's consistent with my notes here.
Yeah, but they were taking 2 hits, so I was like, I mean, maybe it's just a different book.
I think it's if you
No, it
hit.
is 1.
No, I think it's if you hit, you do 2, but if you're hit, you take 1.
No, I know, but in the other book, you also take 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, I just checked and it is 1, so you're fine.
All right.
Okay, roll again.
All right, here we go. 17.
Okay, you slash him. Okay, what's the next roll?
Oh, do you want another one? Okay.
Yep.
17.
Oh, you're lucky. You're so lucky. I'm rolling really well, and you're just inching it out. Okay, roll again.
13 again.
You got lucky. Roll again.
13 again.
Oh, okay. Right.
Take damage?
20.
Or...
No, you're fine.
Okay.
As their leader falls, the other 2 adventurers rush to attack. One is a female warrior, and the other is a thief. Both are carrying... The thief doesn't get a gender. Both are carrying shields, and both attack you at the same time.
Does he get a race? I'm sorry, that was...
Terrible. Yes, both are carrying shields, and both attack you at the same time. Okay. Do you want to attack the warrior first or the thief first?
Warrior, higher threat.
Okay. Give us a roll.
14.
Hang on. Take 2 damage as they
Ouch.
both hit you.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, roll again.
Here. Ah, shit. My pen fell off the table. Alright, roll again. 19.
I dropped the dice.
Alright, we're both dropping shit off the table.
What did you say? You got a 19?
Yep.
Bam. Okay, you hit one of them for... Well, you hit one of them and you take no damage.
I hit one of them for an amount.
An amount. Yes, you do 2 damage because you always do 2 damage. Roll again.
Okay. 20.
Oh.
I can feel it.
Again. Take no hits. Roll again.
That's shit. 13.
Take 2 hits.
Okay.
Down to 7 HP. Oh dear, you better. Hopefully, there's a little tasty hobbit snack around.
Wait, can I? Is the hobbit still in my backpack?
No. You don't even have a backpack.
16.
Oh god. 16, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just rolled 2 11s. Take another 2 damage.
Okay.
Could this be the first death? The death of was it
Funder Thuck the First.
Funder Thuck, that was it. Roll again.
14.
Okay. How much? Sorry? 14.
14.
Oh, very lucky. Okay, roll again.
15.
Okay, you've killed the first warrior. There's just the thief left. I would like to say, all of those rolls, if I beat you twice, and if I lost twice. Like, it's not just you get 0 or 2, it's just it happened that way.
Gotcha.
Okay, you're just fighting the thief now.
Yeah, I'm now fighting the asexual person to be progressive.
Wouldn't it be non-binary?
That's possible too.
I don't know.
We don't know. They didn't specify.
Exactly.
Can I just enter a 19 into contention?
Okay, very good. And go again.
16.
Very good. And last, well, maybe last.
Oh, it fell off the thing, but
that's fine. I think
it's 14. I'm gonna go with where they landed.
That's only 1 damage.
Yep.
All right.
17.
Bam. 10 to 281. You poke around the bodies of the 3 dead ruffians. Something shining on the wrist of the third adventurer catches your attention. Clumsily, you rip at the clothing of all 3, eventually exposing 3 objects of interest.
Oh my god, come on, they're already dead!
So, you expose 3 objects of interest. The thief was a man! Sorry.
Wait, 3 objects? The thief was a man and a mutant.
The leading adventurer wore around his neck a pendant made of a dull dark metal on a leather thong. The third adventurer wore 2 wrist bracelets of a shining yellow... I wouldn't bother writing these down because I don't think you guys can understand.
Alright, screw it.
Wore 2 wrist bracelets of a shining yellow metal. The other carried a pouch containing 12 small flat discs of shiny metal. Which of these is of the most interest to you?
Alright, so hold on. There was a thong, a disc, and a what?
A dull metal pendant.
Okay.
2 wrist bracelets.
Yep.
Or a pouch containing discs.
Pouch.
Okay.
No, wait. Pouch. Yeah.
Okay.
Going with my first instinct. Pouch.
Okay. Oh... That's not that, that's fine. You pull at the pouch. As it opens, the 12 discs tumble to the floor. You mutter in annoyance and grovel on the ground to pick up those you can still see in the dim light. Roll 2 dice. This is the number of discs you managed to find.
2.
Oh, you're gonna love this next bit as well. They are in fact gold pieces, and they may well be useful to you later. Add 1 luck point to your find. Why are you picking up these ones and leaving the other ones?
What?
Like, so far in this adventure, you've thrown away every coin you've come across.
Well, I don't know.
Also, I love how you roll snake eyes on the loot.
I mean, I wasted all of my good rolls killing the adventurers.
Yeah. God, I hope you do get to eat them, because otherwise you're in trouble.
Yeah,
before you finally leave the adventurers, you may decide to feed on them. Here we go.
Yeah, I do.
If you do, you gain 4 stamina points. Then you continue.
I
Do you want to do
Yes. Absolutely.
that? Okay.
I am role-playing a monster right now.
Okay, so you've added
In
your
my
4
mind,
points.
I am the creature of havoc.
Yeah. Eventually, your ears pick up the sound of running water, and the air becomes moist and cool. The sensation would be quite refreshing if it were not for an unpleasant smell which gets stronger as the sound of the water becomes louder. Soon you find yourself on a ledge in the
Oh
face of
god, someone flushed the toilet.
of a rocky cliff. Looking out, you can see you are high over a vast cavern through which a river flows. Leading down from the ledge into the center of the cavern is a flight of rough-cut stairs. The precarious staircase spans the river and is the only way forwards. But the thought of descending the stairs is not one which fills you with enthusiasm. The narrow steps have been made for human-sized feet, and your large pads will make your descent awkward. Are you a furry?
Aren't I a frog creature?
I assumed you were like a lizard person, but maybe
So
you're
did
like a
I.
knoll.
I thought I was the lizard person.
You might be like a knoll. The smell, which was unpleasant before, is now horrendous and seems to be coming from the river itself. Its waters are murky brown. The smell of I was about to say excitement. The smell of excrement and decay is overpowering. Nevertheless, your only way on is downwards, so down you must go. Test your luck. Okay, you need to roll 2 dice.
There's no option, I just test my luck?
You have to test your luck. It's the only way forward.
2 die, and what do I have to get?
You have to get your luck or less. Oh, 2 snake eyes in a row. I'm just saying.
It worked
Holy
out.
crap.
Luck or less.
Okay, reduce your luck by 1.
Okay, luck's back down to 9.
Okay. And you're
Scoot that
lucky,
over.
so...
Just pointing out on the camera. Luck's at 9.
Yep. Your descent is dangerous, and several times you lose your footing and stumble on the slippery... No, you rolled a double 1. You were, like, fucking on it.
I was grinding down, fucking Sonic Adventure style.
Yeah. And you finally arrive at the foot of the staircase. The stench of the river is especially foul to your sensitive nostrils, and your eyes search desperately for a way out of the cavern. You discover 2 openings in the rock face ahead of you. One leads to the west, and the other to the north. Will you continue north, or turn west?
Is that all it says?
Yep.
North it is.
North. Okay. There we go. A passage leads from the opening into the rock face, and you follow it. But you find that as you travel north, the light fades rapidly. There are no glowstones in this passage, and you must progress carefully. Steadying yourself by running your hands along both walls, the ground underfoot is rocky, and several times you stub your toes painfully on protruding stones. Later, you can no longer touch both walls at once. Although you are unable to see anything, you sense that you are entering a large chamber.
I'm gonna get eaten by something.
I think you're just gonna fall in a pit or something. You cannot see a thing. Your feet shuffle noisily through the straw, which covers the floor, as you grope around the walls for a way out. If this cavern is the lair of another creature, then you may well be walking straight towards it, but you hear no sounds other than your own, and eventually you reach a hole in the rock which is large enough for you to walk through, and leads to a passageway. You continue slowly along the passage, still groping your way, but you stop when a blue light flicks out in front of you. The welcome hue of a glowstone makes you blink and turn away until your eyes become accustomed to the light. When you're finally able to take in your surroundings, you find that you're at a junction where you may turn either to the east or to the west. Now, I've got a hypothesis, just breaking character.
Breaking character, okay.
Are we thinking that this is a lab creature. The people it is meeting are actually scientists. And those blue lights are literally just sensing lights in a laboratory condition.
That
Although
is
there would be a
something
waterfall.
I was going for the purely mystical approach.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it probably is. It's just the blue, like
But
that
I like that
motion sense.
I like that like alternate perspective. Like
Yeah.
up until now this has all seemed very fantastical, but we're viewing this from the perspective of the fantastical being. But maybe this fantastical being has been birthed through some scientific method, and now he's going around raging, and the scientists are trying to stop him. And the blue lights are emergency lights.
Yeah, so, wait, did I get the end of it? The welcome hue of a glowstone makes you blink and turn away your eyes until you become accustomed. When you're finally able to take in your surroundings, you find that you're at a junction where you may turn either to the east or to the west.
Well, let's go back to the west.
Going west.
Yep.
The passage continues west, then turns sharply to the right. A few paces along the corridor, you reach a junction where you can either go west or north.
North.
The passage turns straight ahead until you reach a junction. Oh my god.
Where next?
Where you may continue north or turn east.
North.
Alternatively, you may return to the
North.
previous junction. You go north.
I'm following my instincts here.
Good, good. The passage twists and turns until it leads you into a wide cavern. You pause to survey the way ahead. There are no creatures to be seen, and all is still except for a dull humming, which is forming an almost unnoticeable background noise. The wall to the left is riddled with large holes, like a huge honeycomb, and many of the holes are lit with a yellow glow. In the center of the cavern, a few steps off of the path, is what seems to be a small pool of shimmering liquid. Do you want to pass through this chamber as quickly as possible? Do you want to investigate the light coming from the holes? Or will you have a look at the pool of shimmering liquid?
Gonna get the fuck up out.
You're gonna fucking keep going, you fucking asshole. We finally got some content, and you're like, no. Straight through.
I mean, I could,
2, 3,
but
9.
oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But think of it from like this perspective, right? I've been freaked out so far. I'm running through these caves. I've killed some people, and
Yeah.
I get to a big room where there's a humming noise, a lot of open space, and potential vulnerability everywhere. Do I
Okay.
investigate things? No, I run.
Okay. You take the path carefully through the cavern so as to avoid any danger. The path leads out through a narrow archway into a passage, which you follow east until you reach a junction where a side passage leads southwards. You decide to choose the eastward passage, and you follow it to a sharp bend to the right. Almost immediately after the bend, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase, and you climb the stairs carefully. Then a corridor leads straight ahead southwards until you reach a T-junction where you may either turn east or west.
West.
Fuck, you need to be really good at cartography to work this out. 401. After a few paces, the passage begins to wind irregularly, in a generally southwesterly direction. You follow it for some time, and then it turns south. You arrive at the top of a flight of stairs, but decide against going back down to the lower levels. There is another passage leading east here, and you decide to take this route. Turn to 156. Fuck me. You follow the passage to the east, and you find yourself wandering down a long, straight passage. After some time, you arrive at a crossroads and you must choose which way to turn. Is this a labyrinth?
It seems to be.
As you're considering your choice, you're startled when all the glowstones you're relying on to light your way go out simultaneously. You are now stranded in the pitch blackness. Which way will you go? North, south, or straight on?
North.
You stumble off awkwardly up the passage. The ground is rough underfoot, and the passage is getting a little narrower. Though the ceiling appears to be much higher up. Eventually you reach a dead end. There seems to be no way forward. Will you grope around the walls to see whether you can find a way of progressing? Or will you return to the crossroads and turn either to the east or the south?
You can't give me the option of groping and have me not take it. I grope.
Jesus. You can find no clues as to how to get further along the passageway. Angry and frustrated, you stamp your foot on the ground and smack the rocky wall with your fist. This was not a wise thing to do. The rock overhead was loose but delicately balanced, and now the roof and walls come crashing on top of you.
Do I die?
You have indeed come to a dead end in the dungeons of Zaradanmar. You died.
Oh, okay. I'm buried.
You've indeed come to a dead end in the dungeons of Zaradanmar. Holy crap, wow.
Well, I didn't go...
You fucking died to a wall.
I died to a wall. I said grope. I didn't say get frustrated and, like, punch the wall.
You're a creature. Okay. You can't decide. Holy crap. That was your first death.
It took me a while.
I mean, it took you a while of walking down passageways.
Look at this. I made it quite a ways without actually dying.
Yeah. Okay, so now you know not to grope walls.
Yeah, okay.
A lesson for everyone out there.
But again, maybe there's a secret passage out there if you just find the right titty.
The right titty? If I grope enough gargoyles, maybe they'll show me the passage.
Oh, I like going out and to find them titties.
Anyway,
oh my god, seriously. Alright.
Is that a good place to call it for today?
I think it should be because I'm dead now, and we're gonna have to, like, make a new character to actually... to go through.
Maybe one who's a little more lucky next time.